We're the Royal Trilogies. I'm Marissa.
I'm Kristen.
And I'm Delaney.
And today we are going to be doing the March Madness Book Boyfriend Ultimate Tournament, where we pit all your favorite book boyfriends together to find the best boyfriend of them all. Alright, so our first matchup is Ollie from Everything Everything and Gideon from Foolish Hearts. So, Ollie is the kind of person who will protect his family,
Bring you a bun cake.
bring you a fun cake, but you don't know what's behind
Yeah.
that. He's one of those cool kids, you know?
Yeah.
He's on a skateboard. I feel like he doesn't make good grades in school. We don't know.
He may surprise you.
And he got
might
that
be-
longish hair,
gross.
wearing black.
He'll get you in trouble with your mom and take you to Hawaii.
I don't know. It sounds like a fun time to me.
It does.
He's a fun boy, sure. Gideon is also a fun boy. He is friends with everyone, and even those shy girls who are too sarcastic to have real friends. But you really don't get much time with Gideon, so I kind of feel like it should go to Ollie.
I feel like
I
Ollie
feel like
wins.
Ollie, yeah.
Our next matchup is Ned Nickerson from Nancy Drew versus the Darkling from the Girl.
That's a great pair. So, okay, the Darkling. He'll give you a pretty necklace to, I mean, the purpose is unimportant, but he'll give you a pretty necklace.
It's just jewelry.
And he's nice to look at, charms everyone. All the ladies go crazy. Maybe you don't like that, though. Maybe that's not a...
Yeah, that's
Maybe it's not your thing.
Maybe you also don't want your boyfriend
To be
plotting your downfall. That maybe a little bit of
that might be a deal
a
breaker.
problem, yeah.
Ned is super
He's that
Loyal.
all-American boy.
Very
he will
loyal.
live his life around yours.
There you go.
Hey Ned, go get kidnapped.
Yeah,
Yeah, girl,
Sure.
sure.
just a classic clueless boy.
Yeah.
Which is my favorite kind of boy.
Love it. Let's give it to Ned.
Yeah.
Really a hard
Hard
sell
one.
on the Darkling.
Yeah. Okay, we have Carswell Thorne from the Lunar Chronicles versus Jesper from Six of Crows.
Oh man.
I love these boys in the same way
That's hard.
because they're just funny and they're not quite good.
Yeah. Jesper would gamble away all your money.
And Thorne would steal all your money
And
for the good of society.
Jesper loves his guns probably more than he loves you.
And
Yeah,
Thorne
he
loves
loves
his
his ship.
ship more than he loves you.
Not the greatest.
At least Jesper is like competent at using guns. Thorne is not
It's true.
competent at being a captain.
He's a real skilled shoot.
Yeah.
But Jesper would take you to go get waffles.
And then he'd leave with
But then he'd leave you with the check.
bill and
Yeah.
never come back.
Could be a
He's like, I'm
problem.
going to college.
I'm going to school, Dad.
Bye. And you know, Thorne is so lovable, and he would take you around the stars, and it'd be super fun.
It sounds like a fun night to me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go Thorne.
Okay.
Me too.
Next we have Julian Blackthorn from the Dark Artifices and Levi Stewart from Fangirl.
Okay, so Julian, he's artistic. He's a family guy. Well, he kind of has to step up and take that parental role, but he has so many younger siblings, and he's the sweetest he could possibly be. They have pancakes every Saturday morning. I think that's
Who
just
won't
like
want that?
That's
a
the
factor
sell.
enough. That's the real selling point
Yeah.
for Julian. Devoted.
Levi
Flannels.
flannels and
Trucks.
Ducks.
When you're going for a real country boy, you pick Levi.
Yeah.
I have to go Julian though.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
not going for a real country boy.
Because I mean, you get pancakes. Who won't want that?
Exactly.
Yeah, Levi probably doesn't know how to make a pancake. So, I'm going Julian. Next, we have Clark from The Unexpected Everything and Gansey from The Raven Cycle.
Well, Clark, he's a novelist.
He's a famous novelist.
He's famous.
He's smart.
He has a dog.
He has an old soul.
He's got perfect brown eyes.
Those brown eyes.
So, Gansey is an intellectual, very into learning about his Welsh kings. And he's got a hot car, man. And he's a good friend.
You know who else is a good friend?
Clark.
Okay. We can give it to Clark.
Yeah,
Yeah.
already writing it down. Next we have Prince Merrick from Truthwitch and Emperor Kai from the Lunar Chronicles.
Got some royals.
I love me my royals. Unfortunately, Merrick has the issue of loving his ship. He loves that ship.
Look
Again
at
with
every
another
time.
ship.
Do you really want to be behind a ship? No. And Kai is funny and sweet, and he's a good leader. And that makes him a good boyfriend. So
True.
I'm gonna go Kai.
I'm gonna say Kai.
Next we have Noah Shaw from Mara Dyer and Maxon Shreve from The Selection.
Oh man, that's so
Oh.
hard.
It's really hard.
I mean,
Okay.
not really.
Okay, well, Noah is my ultimate book boyfriend, no matter what our bracket says today. But he's sarcastic, he's British, he'll take you out to get Cuban sandwiches, and he's there for you, even when you're accidentally killing people. That's the kind of devotion I'd want in a boyfriend.
You know who else is devoted? Maxon. Maxon, #1, royal.
True.
B, he will buy you anything you want just to make you happy.
Even jeans.
Yeah, jeans. He doesn't care that you're different or like he doesn't care about your social class or your background. He just cares about your personality, and he'll do anything to make you happy, and he's always amused with you, even when you're
True.
mad.
It's a very funny
Okay.
boy.
I do love me some Maxton.
Everyone loves Max.
That's
Yeah.
true.
Just a fact. Okay. Now we have Sam Sykes from The Diviners and Hideo Tanaka from Warcross. Hideo. I love these boys. Sam is a sarcastic, flirtatious thief.
Ooh.
Reformed thief. And he makes for a really great fake boyfriend. / something more. Question mark? But Hideo is rich.
He's rich.
He's real rich. So, due to some technical error, we have to refilm this. Sorry guys, a ghost stole our video. So we're back. Our next competitor is Joe Fontaine from The Sky is Everywhere versus Percy Jackson from Percy Jackson and the Olympians. So Joe is French and he plays the guitar and he's cool. That's really all the argument he gets.
Well, Percy is a demigod, and he's super funny and sarcastic. Always has those great fight lines. And, yeah, for sure. And What else we got for Z?
I don't know. I'd say the demigod is the selling point.
For
I would
real.
say that.
I give it to him. I mean, a god beats the regular
Yeah.
human. So now we have Caden from the Remnant Chronicles versus PETA from the Hunger Games.
I love you, Peter.
Ah, PETA.
He bakes bread.
I love him. He's nice. He's my book husband. Caden has a problem with kidnapping people.
that could be
Yeah, that could be a
Um,
potential problem.
He's so sweet.
He's
Loves
sweet, but he kidnaps
kidnapping.
people.
He's got those great puppy dog brown eyes. But PETA doesn't kidnap anyone.
Let's go
No.
with Peter on that one,
Yeah.
then.
Give it to
Yeah.
PETA.
Okay, now we have Khalid from The Wrath and the Dawn versus Dorian from Throne of Glass. This is a hard one.
They're both royals.
They're both royals.
They're both cursed.
They're both cursed.
Just in life.
They both. I see them very regal. They
Mhm.
dress
Yeah.
very nice. They're attractive people.
Yeah.
It's hard.
Dorian's a big flirt.
But Khalid is a murderer.
Oh, yeah, that's probably.
And Dorian will give
Great.
you puppies.
And Khalid, you'll question whether you live to the next day.
Yeah. Okay. Let's give it the. Let's give it to
Yeah.
Dorian.
Dorian knows a good time. Okay, next we have Peter K from To All the Boys I Loved Before, and Augustus Waters from The Fault in Our Stars.
I personally love Augustus, but I don't know if he's gonna die.
I'm a ride or die for Peter K.
I love me some Peter K.
Peter
too.
K. He's super nice. He plays lacrosse, I think.
Yeah.
He wears his Letterman jacket. He buys you necklaces. He'll hang out with your family like
Yeah, he'll
all
eat
the
your
time.
cookies.
Yeah.
Did you bake?
He has a questionable taste in cookies, but I'll let it slide. Augustus dead.
I don't know. We can go ahead and give it to him.
Peter
so.
K obviously
Yeah.
wins that. Next we have Gifford or G from My Lady Jane versus Ezra from Illuminae.
G is a horse, so can we just go ahead and give it to a human? I mean, let's be honest.
To be honest though,
Okay.
he's a better horse person than Ezra. We don't know Ezra.
We don't know Ezra. That's the thing with
Yeah.
Ezra. Is
Half the
Ezra,
time when Ezra is being Ezra, it's like not even. It's like you don't know too
G,
much about him. G, you know exactly. He can't hide anything.
he'll write you poetry.
He'll write you poetry.
Mhm.
He'll ride you off into the sunset.
Exactly.
It wasn't that every girl's dream though to ride off into the sunset.
Not
On her bow.
Maybe not.
Yeah.
It's slightly different than what you want, but it's you get to do it.
True.
And G's nice. Ezra, he doesn't have enough book time.
True.
So I'm gonna give
Okay.
it to
We can give it to the
Gifford.
horse.
yeah, I give it to the horse. Next we have Reed from The Upside of Unrequited and Dax from By Your Side.
Middle Earth Reed.
Middle Earth Reed, he's nice. His parents own a cool store.
Yeah.
He wears glasses.
He's real nerdy, but he's cute.
Yeah. He's a sweetheart.
Alright, and then Dax from By Your Side, he's kind of like a bad boy loner type of person at first, and when you meet him you're gonna think he's a real jerk, but if you just really get to know him like Autumn did, then you'll see that he is really sweet, he cares about other people, and I just think that he'd be a great book boyfriend. I mean, he's got that bad boy type at first, but once you get to know him, I promise you'll be worth it.
I guess that's good enough. What I really like about Reed is that he's a nerd. I think we'd be friends. Maybe not my boyfriend.
Yeah.
Dax is, I guess, more of a boyfriend. Next we have Jace Herondale from The Mortal Instruments versus Chase Covington from Starstruck.
Jason Jace.
Yay.
I love that.
Okay, so Jace is sarcastic, and he does have like a bad boy persona. He like has a wall up, but he'll take it down for Clary. And he's got that gorgeous golden hair, those tawny ember eyes.
What a description.
And I love me some Jace.
So Chase Covington, he's definitely book boyfriend material, but I think I'm going to take it a step further and say that he's husband material, because he really is. I mean, he's that typical Hollywood boy that you think that he's stuck up and smug and everything like that. But again, once you really get to know him, there's another side to him that the cameras do not see.
Ooh.
So he has like he has blue eyes, golden hair, and everything like
so
that.
So Jace and Chase look the same.
They look
well,
the same.
Chase's eyes aren't a tawny ember, but I think maybe they're the same character. But Chase is husband material.
Yeah,
Exactly.
I wouldn't marry Jace, so
I guess that
I married
means
Chase.
wins.
okay.
Next we have Will Herondale from the Infernal Devices versus Ben Zombie Parrish from the Fifth Wave.
Okay, so I can talk about Will. Will is poor Will. He just loves to read poetry, sit by a fire. He's really intellectual. He cares a lot about his friends, especially his best friend Jim, and he's sarcastic, one of those sarcastic Cassandra Clare boys. She loves them. And he's a little cursed boy, and your heart really goes out to Will. So,
Well, Ben's cool. Zombie. I mean, if you had to be stuck with someone during the alien apocalypse, you might choose Zombie because he is a little funny, but also he somehow has a survival instinct.
he's pretty good butt, yeah.
Yeah, and he'll take care of your little brother.
Yeah, but he's kind of like, I don't know. A romantic relationship.
He's not great at it.
with Ben would be hard.
Yeah, it would. You should, I think, friends.
Yeah.
Yeah, friend would be better. So.
Freddy's got your back in an alien invasion.
True.
Uh-huh.
So boyfriend, let's give it to Will.
All right,
Yeah.
give it to Will.
That kind of looks just ain't for us. We crave a different kind of buzz. Let me be